Asalamualaikum and Hi Everyone. Okay, right now we will continue our lesson, which is chapter 4.3 about combined operation on sets. Okay, before we continue on this lesson, I want to know your prior knowledge. Okay, the prior knowledge is what we have learned before. Like this, the intersection of set P and set Q is written using the symbol. This symbol is intersection. P intersect Q refers to both sets P and Q have common elements. Okay, if you're using Venn diagram, it's just like this. Okay, you must know what is the intersection of set. Okay, next is the union of set. Okay, P union Q represent all the elements in set P, set Q, or both set P and Q. Okay, from this Venn diagram, this is represent the set P union set Q. You combine all the elements in set P and set Q. You must know the most basic of the operation on set, which is intersection of set and then the union of set. You must know this first before we continue in today's lesson. Okay, next is the complement of the intersection and the union. First, we're gonna see for the complement of the intersection. Okay, this is the complement of intersection of set P and Q. Okay, it is referred to all elements which are not intersect in the intersection of set P and Q. Okay, just now this is the intersection of set P and Q, but this is the complement, so it must be outside of the intersection area. Okay, now for the union. Okay, the complement of the union of set P or set Q refers to all the elements which are not in set P or set Q. Okay, just right now we already see which element is the set P union set Q. Okay, this area is the set P union set Q. Okay, but it was the complement of the union of the set, so it must be outside of the of this P union Q. Okay, so this is the region of the complement. Okay, we already refresh our knowledge about before the lesson before. Okay, now we continue into the learning standard 4.3.1, which is determine and describe the combined operation on set. Okay, now the question. Okay, the following Venn diagram shows the universal set. Okay, this is universal set equal to P union Q union R. List the element of this question. Okay, the question giving us a Venn diagram. Okay, this is the Venn diagram. It has three sets, which is set P, set Q, and set R. Okay, this number is the element in this set. Okay, in this each set. Okay, now how to solve this question? Okay, it have in this question it have union and intersection. Okay, this is mean by combine of operation in set. Okay, how to solve this? We must solve for the bracket first, which is P union Q. We solve for the bracket first. Okay, so for the solution is the bracket P union Q. We must do this one first. Okay, after you do this one, you get that this is the element in the P union Q, which is all the element in set P, which is this circle, and set Q and this in this circle. Okay, is the element of P union Q, and then the element of R is in this circle. And then the question is asked to find the intersection between these two sets. P union Q intersect with R. Okay, what mean intersect? The common element. Okay, we must find the common element. From here we can see 4 is the common element. Next, 8 is the common element. 12 also the common element. Okay, 15 is not the common element, 18 is not, and then the last one is 20. 20 is the common element. So the answer is 4, 8, 12 and 20. Okay, this is the element of bracket P union Q intersect R. Okay, next. The same question but different uh, problem. Okay, P intersect with bracket Q union R. Okay, just now I said we must solve for the bracket first. Okay, solve for this first. So for the solution, okay, element of P is in this circle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24. And then the element of Q union R is 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20 and 21. So the question is asking us to find the intersection between these two. What is the intersection? Intersection is the common element between the set. Okay, these two sets. Okay, first we find the common element. 3 is the common element. 4 is the common element. 6 also the common element. 8 also the common element. 9 is not the common element. 12 is the common element. 24 is not the common element. So only this is the common element. So the answer is P intersect with bracket Q union R is 3, 4, 6, 8 and 12. Okay, this is the element for this problem. Okay, next I give you another example. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, same question but with different problem. Okay, C, which is bracket P intersect R union with set Q. Okay, first we must find for the bracket first. Okay, the element for the bracket first. Okay, so for the solution, P intersect R, which is P intersect R is 4, 8 and 12. Set Q is this circle, which is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 20. Now the problem says that the union of this set and this set. What is meant by union? Union is the combine of the all element in both sets. So we combine this element and this element, but do not write the repeat element. Okay, what I mean by repeat element is if in this set is 12 and this set is 12, you only write once only, do not write twice. Okay, so for the final answer is for the element of the bracket P intersect R union of with set Q is 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18 and 20. Write the 12 only once, okay, if it's appear in both sets. Okay, now another kind of example. Okay, shade the region representing the given set of the following Venn diagram. Okay, this is the question. Okay, this is the question. The question is A union bracket P intersect C. First, we must solve for the bracket first. Okay, this bracket. Okay, this bracket is represented in this box. Okay, the first box. For the set A is represented in this box. So before we shade in this box, we must determine what is the P intersect C. We must determine what is set A. Okay, first we shade the region which is P intersect C. Okay, this rectangle is set P, and this right circle is set C. So the intersection area is this region. Okay, now for set A. Set A is this circle. So we shade for this circle. And now the question asks to find the set A union with the bracket set B intersect set C. So we combine both of these shaded region to form the final answer. So this is the final answer. Okay, for the next example, shade the region representing the given set on the following Venn diagram. Okay, same question but different problem. Okay, also different kind of Venn diagram. Okay, this is the question. Bracket X union Y intersect with Z. First, we must determine or find the bracket one first. Okay, this box is the bracket one, which is X union Y. Okay, this box is for set Z. Okay, and then this first we must determine the bracket first, X union Y, which is from this Venn diagram. This circle is set Y, and this circle is set X. We must find the union of set X and set Y. What is meant by union? Is the combination of the region of set X and set Y. So we must shade for the both circle. Okay, this is meant by union. Okay, for the set Z is this rectangle. So we shade this region. Okay, like this. Okay, so the question asks to find the bracket X union Y intersect set Z. Okay, intersect the common element from both of these shaded region. So from both of this shaded region, we can see that this part and this part is the common element. So for the final answer is this part is the answer. Okay, now we continue into the another standard learning, which is 4.3.2. Determine the complement of the combined operation on set. Okay, we already learned about the complement of intersection. Also, we already learned about the complement of the union. Now we take a look for the question. Shade the region representing the given set on the following Venn diagram. Okay, this is the question. Okay, bracket P union Q. Okay, the complement of set P union set Q intersect with set R. Okay, this is the Venn diagram. Okay, first we must determine the bracket one first. Okay, before we find the complement, we determine the P union Q first. Okay, this is the P union Q from this Venn diagram. Okay, this rectangle is P and this circle is Q. So union is the combination between of these two sets. So we shade all this region. Now for the complement. So the complement is the another that is not in this shaded region. So the complement of P union Q is this part. Okay, we shaded this part, and then we find for the set R. Okay, this is set R. Now we already determined two of this, which is the complement of set P union set Q and set R. Now the question asks to find the intersection, okay, of complement set P union set Q and set R, the intersection between these two. Okay, the intersection is the uh, common element between these both shaded region. Okay, so from these two set is we know that this part and this part is the common element. So we shade this region. So this is the final answer. That is how we determine for this type of question. We do it for one by one first. Okay, step by step. We do not rush in. Okay, by using our imagination. We must do step by step. Okay. Now, same question, shade the region. Okay, with different problem with different Venn diagram. So this is the problem. Okay, the complement of P intersect R union with Q intersect R. Okay, it was so long. This problem is very long, but it's easy. We do it by one by one. Okay, so for the first step, we need to determine the bracket first. Okay, both of this bracket, you can do this first, or either you can do this first. Okay, I prefer to do this first because it have complement. Okay, P intersect R. We determine what is P intersect R first, so we got that this shaded part is the P intersect R. So the question is the complement of P intersect R, so it must be not element in this shaded part. So the answer is like this for the complement of set P intersect R. Now we determine for the Q intersect R. Okay, like this. Set Q intersect with set R, so the common element is this part, this region, this shaded region. So the question asks to find the union between these two. So we combine the shaded region of these two. So the shaded region is this part. Okay, and the same part is also in the middle one, this one. Okay, so the final answer is like this. We combine all the shaded region. Okay, now we continue with the calculation example. Okay, set is not just determine the element, it's not just determine the shaded region. It also included the calculation example, which is like this. Okay, this is the question. The Venn diagram shows the universal set, okay, which is equal to set A, set B, union with set C. And what is this? The small m. The small m is the number of element. Okay, the number of element in the complement of set B. Okay, it said that the number of element in complement of set B is equal to the number of element in set B intersect with set C. So determine the value of y. Okay, this is set B, the right above cycle. Okay, this is set B, but it said the complement of set B. So the complement of set B is this part, and this part. Okay, it said that it is equal to the number of element B intersect C, which is this part, 1 y minus 1 and 9. Okay, this is the number of elements. Okay, this is not the element, this is the number of element, not element. Okay, why I say this is not element? Because if this is element, it must have circle in front of this, the small dots. But in this Venn diagram, it doesn't have small dots in front of this number. So this is not element. This is the number of element is in this set. Okay, in this part. Okay, this is the number of element. So the first question is find the value of y. So how we do that? Okay, so for the solution, Solution for the value of y. First, we must determine the number of elements of complement of set B. The complement of set B is this part, which is 2 plus 5 plus 12. This is the number of elements of the complement of set B. Then we solve it. We find that the number of complement for the set B is 19. So it is equal with number of element B intersect C. Okay, like this. It from this question it said that this is equal with this. Now we must look at the Venn diagram. Okay, from this Venn diagram we know that B intersect C is this part, which is y minus 1 and 9. So from the Venn diagram, the number of element B intersect C is equal to y minus 1 plus with 9. Okay, then we replace this part. Okay, and the number of element B intersect C, we know that this is 19 from this. Okay, we replace the value with 19 and then we solve this equation. So we solve the equation, we get the answer is y equal to 11. So the answer is the value of y is equal to 11. Okay, this is how we try to find the answer. And now for the B, the number element of A union B union C. Okay, all of these element, we must find what is the number of element from this Venn diagram. It said that A union B union C. So A union B, this circle union with this circle, and then union with this circle. So it means that all the element in this Venn diagram. So I want you try to do this question B, this part. I already give you the answer. Okay, 51. Okay, you try until you get the correct answer. I already give you the answer. Okay, now that's all for today. So for the task for today is do exercise in activity module, which is page 59 until 61. Also, after this I will give you the answer for the last lesson in the module activity module. So I want you to check the answer by using red pen and please do the correction. Okay, what I mean by do the correction, you write down the correct answer. Okay, if you already done all the tasks, please send the picture or in the PDF also can. Okay, in the Padlet. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Okay, I see you in the next class. Bye.